Hey everybody, Maisha here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm very glad that you're here. I want to introduce you to this video series that I am doing. I'm doing this video series called Is It Worth It? And this series is all about the different bead boxes that I personally subscribe to or order. And I'm hoping that what I can do is help those who can't afford to purchase a bead box or are trying to decide on which bead box that they want to either purchase, subscribe to, or get rid of. Just help make a decision. I'm not an affiliate for any of these companies. I'm using my own money to buy these bead boxes. And even me, I might decide after doing this series that a bead box is actually not worth it, that I'm actually getting. So it's going to be multiple videos. They're going to be put into a playlist on my YouTube channel. And at the end of these videos, I'm hoping that I have provided enough information about the shipping, about the boxes, about any customer service experiences that I might have had, or the beads themselves, that could be unbiased opinion that could help you make a decision as to whether or not these bead boxes are worth it. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. Hello everybody, Maisha here with another episode of Is It Worth It? This time I'm going to do a video on the GGC Treasure Bag, and I only got the Demure Collection Flowers and Shells. This is a review of what was purchased. It is a review of the customer service if I had to deal with it, and a review of packaging. And just to help you decide if purchasing this bag is worth it, worth the money. Okay, so let's dig in. First of all, the way that this was shipped to me, it came regular mail, USPS. It came in the regular mail packaging, that is like the bubble wrap packaging. There was no box that this came in, and when I opened up the packaging, then this was inside. Inside of the organza bag, they give you this sheet that tells you what's in the bag itself. And the thing about this sheet is it breaks down what you're going to get in the different sections. And this is the first time I think I've noticed this. I don't know if they've always been doing this, but when they broke this down into the different sections, it helped me so that I can be able to figure out what's in the bags and find out how to describe them better. So like, this is the strand pack. This is, I think this might be part of the strand pack. Let me see. There's a loose beads pack, a pendant pack, and then a findings pack. So these strands must have came in that strand pack, and then you have your loose beads pack. Okay. So now that we know how to read our document here, then we can dig into what's actually in the bag, and we can see for ourselves and ask ourselves, is it worth it? So first, we're going to start off with the strand bag. And what we have on our list here is we have a 15-inch strand of round floral white glass pearls. And I kind of like to look at the sides of the pearls to see if there's a lot of the coating that's towards the holes. We have the 15-inch oval creamy white dyed freshwater shell beads. These ones. Or no. then we have the 13-inch strand oval seashell color gold frame electroplated glass beads. Then we have the 16-inch strand of 4mm round peach opaque electroplated glass beads. Okay, let me see. Then we have our star cut. Let me see. Let's go. Then we have the triangle nugget opaque clear glass. Okay, that's this one here. Very nice. Then we have our peachy mix electroplated glass beads. I think it's 18 strand, 7x3. Peachy colored glass beads, electroplated. Is this it? It says peachy mix. Let's see. This is 18-inch strand. I don't know that it's that one. Let's see here. Okay, our peachy mix electroplated glass bead. Then we have a 12.5-inch excuse me, star cut wheat bead. Okay, which one of these is? This is a 12-inch strand. Uh-oh. No wonder they put it in the bag because it was off. Okay. Then we have our 22-inch strand faceted flat rondelle in peach electroplated glass. Then we have our English cut round bisque electroplated glass. And then it says we have our 6mm Heishi beads right here. So what do we think about that? How do we feel about that combination? Do we feel this is worth it? $45 for GGC Treasure Bag. So far, out of our glass strands, are we getting our money's worth? Is it worth waiting on the bag and then grabbing it as soon as the bag comes out for $45? Okay, so I'm going to put this back into our strand pack. Again, the purpose of this video is not to necessarily do just an unboxing, but really to help the people who want to get a bead box decide if they want to spend the money. Money is tight right now. The government is doing things with our money. And so people have to decide if purchasing these bead bags and bead boxes and these subscriptions are worth it. So here we go. We have 80 seed beads, 10-gram pack in beige Toho. 80 seed beads. These are actually very nice seed beads. Very nice. Very pretty. Then we have the 30 pack of 8mm round golden glitter baked glass. Yeah, with gold on them. I don't know if you can see the gold. I am dropping everything. Okay. Then we have our 6-pack of the synthetic carved coral flower beads. So I like the fact that in this bead box, they tell you what it is that you're getting in all these packs. The last one that I reviewed didn't tell you anything about the beads you were getting. You can oogle over the beads and kind of guess, which is okay. Most of the beads, there was no gemstones in there, just glass. And so far I haven't seen any gemstones in this one either. So this one has the 2 holes across the back. The flower beads. And then we have AAA grade crystal pack. Okay, so this is our AAA grade crystal pack. And we have here the faceted bicone beads. You know what, I cannot express to you how shiny these beads are. They're just ridiculously shiny. So this is the 6x10, it's 10x13mm clear faceted bicone bead. I mean, it is shiny. If this was like a rock. Then you have your 8mm slate gold faceted cubes. That's these ones. I must say, these are definitely AAA, that's for sure. And then you have the burly wood faceted cube beads. Wait a minute, am I missing something? It says I'm supposed to have gold slate cube beads. I'm missing something. Because I have these that are burly wood, unless there's 2 different kinds here. Maybe there are, and I just couldn't tell the difference. Okay, it looks like there might be 2 different colors here. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. I have 2 different colors. So here's the gold cube beads. There's 6 of them, and then 6 of them. That is this burly wood faceted comb. Okay, the colors are so close that I couldn't tell. But this is it. This is your AAA crystal pack. They're beautiful. These are beautiful for sure. Okay. So if you were to make something with that, right? How much would you charge? Think about how many projects you would get out of this box and how much you would charge for the projects. And so what would your return on that investment be if you were to sell it? If you were to buy jewelry made out of these beads, how much would it cost you to buy at the store for this many projects, right? So the first thing you have says here, gold, 18 karat gold plated black glass, cubic zirconium flower connector pendant. Let's see. Here's a flower. Oh, here we go. This one. Okay, so that's 18 karat gold with cubic zirconium in the middle. Then you have a gold tone ally alloy rose pendant. Okay. Then you have a gold tone alloy shell pendant. And that one is going to be 35 by 29 by 4. You have 3 gold tone alloy shell with faux pearl pendants. That would be these. Let me move this closer so you can see. And then I'm going to move these over so you can see them. Move this out of the way. Now. Then we have the natural seashell pendant. That would be this one, electroplated. Then we have the 2 gold tone alloy long shell pendants. That's these. And the trumpet shell with faux pearl pendant charm. Here we go. 2 golden tone alloy rhinestone heart pendants. Here we go. And then last, we have the white jade brass and gemstone pendant. So when we're looking at these items, just these items alone, and we're thinking about the price that we paid for this bag, plus what we've already seen out of our strands bag, and then so far what we have seen out of our loose beads pack, we ask ourselves, is it worth it? Right? Is it worth it? This one is not a subscription. This is the one that you have to catch. So when Gina sends you out an email, you get on her email list. And then once she has her bags already and prepared, she sends an email and plenty of enough time for you to mark your calendars for the day they'll be out. And then once they are out, you have the opportunity to rush and try to beat everybody else to go get your bag. You can either get 1 bag or get 2. 1 bag is $45. 2 is double that, right? Typically, the bags are very, very similar, but in different color schemes, okay? So the first thing here we have are 6 5-inch or 0.5-inch golden alloy toggle clasps. They're tiny. I like them. I like them because they're tiny. And I make little petite things, so those toggles are perfect. Okay. And then you get the mixed findings pack, where you get 2 18-karat gold plated brass cubic zirconia multi-strand reducer components. Yeah. You also get 14-karat gold plated brass 4-petal bead caps. And I think that's the first time I ever got gold plated bead caps. I usually just get 14-karat gold plate bead caps. And then you get 6 of the 14-karat gold plated brass curved tube beads. Those are nice. So, excuse me. So now that you've seen everything in the bag and you've contemplated what I've said thus far, you thought about the shipping, you thought about the way that you order everything, you've had a chance to look at the number of items that are in this bag, which if I'm just counting the number of items, not the individual items, but the things that you get here, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then you add in where you have 3 or 2, you're getting a lot of items in this particular bag. Then you have to ask yourself, what do we ask ourselves, people? Is it worth it? Thank you again for attending to this series. I will have more. I'm spending the money. I'm not an affiliate. Gigi, her name is Gina, does not know me. I do not know her. But I am trying to help my friends decide whether or not they want to go for these bags when they come out, and look at the quality of what you get, you know, the hassle that you may go through, or the fact that you may not have to go through any hassle. The fact that it is a subscription, or the fact that it isn't a subscription. And then the cost of it. When you look at what's in the bag, are you really getting your money's worth? That's really important right now. So that's the point of this video. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. It's not a tutorial. I will be making things with what I've got, but this isn't where I'm focusing on. This is where I'm trying to help folks decide if they want a bead box subscription or not, and to decide if it is worth it. And thank you so much. I will have the link to GGC Treasures in the description box if you want to go and check out their website. Thanks, and have a great day.